What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? I'm Coilin Huncho, bro. And first thing first. Whoa. Okay, but first thing first, right? CBR put out an article, right? Dragon Ball. 10 anime villains beat, who Goku can't beat without Ultra Instinct, right? Now, this I had to read because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, right? This I have to read. Now, what we're gonna be doing before we go any further, we're gonna be going through the list and seeing if I agree, disagree with who they put on this list or not. We're just gonna be seeing, you know, who's getting disrespected. If Goku gets disrespected, if anybody gets disrespected, all right. Now, knowing CBR, they're probably gonna disrespect Goku. I already feel it. But without any further ado, man, let's get into it, bro. Number 10, Kaguya Otsuki is a divine god. Let's get right into the statement, right? In every wait, now let me read this first. Thanks to the grace of the chakra fruit she's eaten, she has a long, seemingly never-ending list of powers and abilities up in her arsenal. That's a plus. That's a plus. In every essence of the word, Kaguya Otsuki, in all her divinity, is a god. There are not many ways that Goku could combat a god, but the closest he can get to both beating and becoming a god is by using Ultra Instinct. Now, first things first. We all know Goku is slapping Kaguya. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's be real here. But I'm gonna debunk this right now and right here. They're saying the closest thing that Goku can get to a god is Ultra Instinct. Okay, bro. So we're just gonna forget about Super Saiyan God and how he absorbed that into his base form. In base form, he has the power of a god. So I'm confused how he can only come close to being a god in Ultra Instinct. Not to mention Super Saiyan Blue, which is even stronger than Super Saiyan God. So CBR, I'm confused. Did you really read or watch Dragon Ball? Or are y'all just making blasphemous statements with no backing? Let me know, CBR. Next, the truth is a god. CBR. Okay, let me just read it. It can be debated as to whether or not the truth is actually a villain. It's villain's wiki page.
Good Lord, I can't.
Oh, okay, using a wiki. Its villain's wiki page lists it as more of an anti-villain, but the fact that it even has villain's wiki to begin with suggests that it spends its time on Fullmetal Alchemist as at least an antagonist, making the protagonist's lives a little harder. Now, if you actually CBR, I don't know who's writing this article right now, but did they actually watch the show or read the show? Come on, CBR. The truth is an omnipotent, godlike character capable of limitless possibilities. It would be impossible for Goku to combat such a thing. Ultra Instinct is the closest form he has at his disposal to do so, and even then, he'd be lucky to not be snapped out of existence. Now, this I will give it to y'all. I will give it to y'all. Miriam, bro. Okay, the disrespect, bro. The disrespect. Let me just continue. Miriam's strength and intellect shouldn't be underestimated. You're completely right. It should not. But can it compare and match up to Goku's strength? Just strength alone, not even intellect. Strength alone. because Goku is a fighting genius. You know what I mean? In terms of appearance, Miriam would not look out of place in Dragon Ball Z playing some sort of sea-level henchman. However, those who have not seen his work on Hunter x Hunter should not take him lightly. He's born with unfathomable strength and an intellect level beyond anything that the average human could possibly understand. Not to mention that because he has extreme durability and stamina, the super genius could match Goku's strongest punch or blast and barely flinch a muscle. But your instinct is Goku's best shot at landing a substantial hit. Oh brother. Oh brother, man. CBR, you are really trying me tonight. You're trying me. Because you can sit up here and tell me Miriam, who is getting slapped around by Netero, an old man. An old man. He was getting slapped around by an old man. Right? Barely won the fight. Only won because I'm not gonna spoil it, but bro, you telling me, bro, Goku in his base form, one Kamehameha, not even that, maybe a Ki Blast. A Ki Blast would take this man Miriam out. Bro, Hunter x Hunter people, like bro, like, they didn't even take it. They didn't even take into account his nin. They didn't even take into account his nin abilities. You know, Miriam, you got disrespected. I'm sorry. They didn't even bring up your nin or anything. They just talk about how durable you are. Itachi Uchiha could break Goku's mind. No one is going to argue for Itachi being stronger than Goku. Stronger? Even though he's one of the strongest antagonists to ever be featured in Naruto, it's hard to imagine him even having a slight edge over a character who has defeated villains who could destroy entire planets. However, Itachi does have the edge in his abilities and not necessarily his power level. One of his abilities allows for Itachi to trap his enemies in a broken mental state with just a glance into his eyes. Even if there is any way for Goku to handle that technique like that, it could only be by using Ultra Instinct. Now, let's take into account Goku. Let's say Goku somehow gets tricked into some genjutsu. What then? What would happen to Goku? What would happen to him? Because we all know Itachi is not doing enough damage to kill Goku. He's not. So when he's in the genjutsu, what then? Is he gonna kill him? He can't. How are you gonna kill him? How are you gonna kill him? Next, All for One could steal Goku's CBR. All for One could steal Goku's powers all for himself. A perfect yet deadly, and I don't know what that is. To My Hero Academia's All Might, All for One's powers are acquired not from hard work or good genes, but from sucking it out of his victims with just a touch. If he ever came face to face with someone incredibly stronger than him, like Goku for example, he could just drain them and make their powers his own to do as he pleases. This puts Goku in a pickle. But his quick dodging abilities in Ultra Instinct mode might help him avoid total defeat against All for One. CBR. First, let me just clap it up for y'all, because I've never read an article with so much unbacked information. Seriously, y'all did it. First off, what quirk does Goku have that All for One could steal? What quirk? I will like tell me Goku's quirk, please, because last time I checked, there's no quirks in Dragon Ball. It's key. It's key. And you're saying that Goku, he gets if he gets close, he could just steal his powers. What? Oh, Goku, you're forgetting Goku can fight from range with a ki blast, and Kamehamehas and such. You're forgetting all of these tools Goku has in his arsenal. He doesn't even need to bring out. He doesn't even need to bring out to handle these people on the list. I'm sorry, but he doesn't. I haven't seen one person on this list that Goku would even need to go Super Saiyan for. Real talk. Like Dio Brando might be as physically strong as Goku.
Nigga, what? Nigga, what? Nigga, what?
I've heard it all, bro. I've heard it all. The disrespect is high. The disrespect is high right now. The disrespect is completely blasphemous. Dio Brando stands tall as one of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure most bizarre villains, but he also stands tall as one of the best in the series. On his own merit, he could probably match Goku in terms of pure strength, but once he dons the stone mask, wait. So you're saying Dio, before he becomes a vampire, can match Goku in strength? Oh my god, this is he becomes an entirely different animal, literally. This might not be an animal that Goku could be easily on his own or even in a simple Super Saiyan form. But with Ultra Instinct, the battle's already won by the time he transforms. CBR, I have completely no words. Who like bro? Dio might be weaker than All For One. He might be weaker than everybody on this list before him. I mean, I don't know about him, but yeah, bro. I don't know anybody on this list that we've seen yet that Dio in this form could be. Real talk, like bro. This doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't make sense to me. He's saying base Dio? Bro, Dio couldn't even beat JoJo. He couldn't even beat Jonathan. He couldn't even be Jotaro. He couldn't even be Jotaro. How okay, let's give Dio the benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. Let's say he has withstand the world. He stops time on Goku. You know, he can beat him up, but can he even do enough damage to Goku to the point where he could even push him that far to even transform once? Come on, bro. Come on, CBR. Madara Uchiha would be a tougher challenge than Broly. I've seen it all. While Itachi Uchiha is strong enough, Madara is much stronger. As the leader of the Uchiha clan, he's practically the Naruto universe's equivalent to Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan. Like Broly, Madara was born with an incredible amount of chakra or key power level in DBZ talk. Madara is practically indestructible. Indestructible? You talk about the man that was practically indestructible, who got beat by Hashirama, who got killed by Hashirama, that was getting beat up by Guy. You talking about this one? I mean, granted, when he was getting beat up by Guy, he was reanimated. No, he wasn't. He wasn't reanimated. I'm tripping, bro. See, you know, having died and returned multiple times while juiced up with a boatload of powers, Goku struggled to combat Broly, even while fused with Vegeta. Struggled. Okay, bro. So there is no doubt that Madara would give him a run for his money or Zenny again by DBZ. Did they? They didn't. Again, They gave us no backing. They just said, "Oh, he's a strong Broly. Take it or leave it. Believe it or don't." That's literally what they just said. So you expecting me, this man? You telling me this man? Now I'm not denying Madara's strength. Madara is strong in his respective universe, but you cannot compare him to DBZ. People who be destroying planets. I've I've never seen Madara do that. I've never seen Madara do that. Even with the QB what is it called? I forgot, bro. But even with Susanoo, he like, bro, he can't be Goku. I'm sorry. This is just complete blasphemous. God Hand Griffith is willing to sacrifice it all if Goku gets in his way. Okay. I mean, I read Berserk, but I haven't. I've never seen God Hand Griffith. But I just started it. But as the antagonist for the entirety of Berserk, Griffith is willing to rid himself of his humanity for the sake of power while sacrificing anyone and everyone to achieve what he wants. While his philosophies have endeared him to fans enough to spark the Griffith did nothing wrong meme, like movement, one thing that cannot be disputed is how powerful he becomes once he joins the God Hand. As part of the God Hand, he'd make a tough fight for Goku, but that fighter becomes just a little bit easier to handle when the latter has Ultra Instinct. So you're just saying, why does Ultra Instinct Goku need to go into Ultra Instinct? You gave us a reason. I mean, you didn't even give us a reason. You're supposed to give us a reason. Why? You just said, oh, he Griffith is strong. Griffith is strong when he goes to Godhead form. What? What are you talking about, CBR? I'm done with this article, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm out, bro. Peace, bro. Like the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, man. Maybe you'll get some more CBR videos. I don't know. Let me know